Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and for today's message, what I have coming through is this state and this being, the place that you're in. It's deceived you so much. I know that I've been using really interesting words lately. So, I'm saying it's deceived you is that you had thought that this person that you hold so close to you, that you've shared everything with, is going to respect you and protect you and help you grow and build yourself. The thing is that I feel like for this specific group is that you're learning that no matter what, no matter what happens, it's going to take time for you to build what you're building. And secondly, you're the one that's going to have to do it. Not because, no one's there to help you. It's just that the amount that you have taken on, all of these stories, all of these issues, all of these people, everything that happened, you don't know what's true and what isn't anymore. And you just need everything to be pushed away from you so you can think and feel exactly what you need to think and feel so you can give and show up in the way that you want to show up. It's becoming important for you to truly understand more about what you're fighting against, what you're building, that you don't need, even the most closest people to you, they unintentionally, unconsciously, they are saying mean things to you, hoping that it would wake you up and put some sense into you, you know? And they're not able to reflect that, they are causing harm. That they are actually, yes, there's needs that aren't being met for them, but at the same time, they're doing pretty nasty things back to you. And they're hoping that you would get things done if they act nasty to you. And the thing is, the sad thing is, it worked. It worked. Every time they put you down, every time they said anything about you, anything to you, if they were jokingly, like ridiculing you, or making you small, or poking at a thing that you did wrong once upon a time, they can't let go of a story about you because it deeply impacted them and reflected to them how they were just small themselves. And that is not okay. And that is what you are pushing aside and saying, I am not accepting this anymore. I am not tolerating this anymore. You will leave and not be allowed to continue to defile my space. In this specific time, you are being asked to reflect where you have given your attention to, who you have given it to, what are things that you are doing that are not supporting you, and how can you better show up for yourself. To have you reflect what you need and where you are going Because it could be that where you are going, it's gonna help you grow. And then other times it just doesn't. That where you are wanting to grow, that this person or these people, they even, they haven't, they're either not on the same journey as you, so as in they're not doing the same thing as you, or they are fixing and working on other things in their lives. Okay, so it's either or. There probably are other reasons too, right? But let's just go with this for now. And so, because you guys are not in alignment, you yourself are realizing, okay, wait, I'm giving into a something that is not giving back to me in the same way. So, what was my intention that I had set? Where do I want to take it? Where have I taken it? And what are things that I have noticed that are taking up space? And so, this time, even with this fullness, right? This full moon that just passed, even with this fullness, you are being asked to reflect on where you are and for you to understand what you want to let go of, whether you know how and why it plays in your life the way it does. There are things that you want to let go of. There are things that your soul is asking you and guiding you to let go of it. There's things that your body has accumulated and is ready to let go of it, doesn't want to carry it forward. And so it's an intentional understanding that, okay, for this time, I am going to start releasing things. That time is about to come. What are things that have not been serving that I am noticing that I am ready to let go of now? And so reflecting that for yourself at this time really allows you to lean more into you, to be more trustworthy of you trusting yourself, and to know that you can trust yourself to even protect yourself, to protect your peace. You are protecting your peace. The thing is, there's this other little part that's playing through. You are protecting your peace because you saw that someone is doing something that just doesn't quite align with you or is putting you down. But the thing is, for them, they see things differently. And in their story, they are seeing that you are just pushing them away, that you have assumed that they are the villain of your story. I think I lost track. I think I'm, yeah, I've lost track. Um, yeah, so the thing is, as much as, so what I'm trying to say is, as much as you have caused chaos and disrupted them, they have caused that for you too. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. I'm jumping through so many words that, please slow down. Thank you. Okay, alright, got it. Okay, fine. Okay, so how do you move through the fact that you are being asked to let go of something? The thing is, you are going to start to see how you have showed up in that dynamic, what you have tolerated, what you have not spoken up about, and how you have also treated them. You're going to start to see how you have done wrongs when you didn't think that you did. And the thing is that there's truth in that, in the sense of there's truth to the fact that you did not cause harm. And there's truth to the fact that someone has caused harm onto you. And so it becomes important to reflect what you want to release. And sometimes it's a bit of that chaos that moves within you, that little disruption in your mind that happens. And it's to take in that deep breath and to allow yourself to move through that little chaos, that little momentum that's just been building. Whether you want to know why and how someone has done things, the explanations, if unless you have the capacity to presently and truthfully hear someone's story, don't ask for it. Because no matter what someone says about their truth and what they see and what they assume about themselves and assume about what happened, that's the thing, someone is assuming or perceiving from their own perspective, right? So, whatever the story is, unless you're ready to actively, presently, and truthfully listen and receive their story, to objectively listen to their point of view, unless you're ready for that, unless you have the capacity for that, don't ask us for why they did what they did. Because for them it makes sense. And for you, it's a boundary. So, what I'm trying to say is that honor yourself and respect what you desire and expect out of a situation, out of a dynamic. Now, respecting what you expect out of a situation, it it allows you to reflect on where and how you are being too rigid, and where and how you can lose, like where you can see a different perspective, move a different way. And so allowing yourself to truthfully reflect where you are and where you are going, what you're doing, what places you're wanting to lean into, what you are wanting to listen to more of. You're truthfully learning more about who you are. And that's the point of it all. Is you're learning about what it means for you to live life daringly, boldly, and to bring to life the, what is it? I can't say stories. It's not necessarily stories, but it's the desires of what you want to create. And that's not only to what are the achievements you want, but it's what is the story that you want to create, right? What is the life that you want to live? What is the story that you want people to tell about you? And there's going to be stories that are told about you that are taken from other people's perspectives. They're not truthful to your perspective. And so it becomes important for you to articulate and for you to live your life and to live what you perceive and desire and want, because otherwise someone else is going to write over your story and speak your truth. And this is where people feel like, or you might come across people that feel like they need to protect you to save you. And to tell you about what your experience is, to tell your story. No, it's tell the story about your life and tell it with such life. Speak it with such life, with such fire, with such ferocity. And all of this comes from within you, from within your innermost depths of the consciousness that you are. And from understanding your own consciousness, of understanding your own awareness about your life, you'll start to see so much more of life. You'll start to see what is possible, and that it is possible for you to have what you want to have, and that it is possible for you to meet the people that are in alignment to you. Okay? So truthfully reflect and understand where you are coming from and where you choose and wish to go. Okay? Now, for some of you, probably most of you, at some point in your life, or even right now where you are, you might not hear what it is that you want to do. What is this dream that you want to make happen? What is the story that you want to tell? And so, this time and this space of when you deliberately contemplate and you deliberately choose to release, that is you in the process of writing and telling your own story. And so, coming back into reflecting where you are and where you wish to go, which place that you want to walk towards, and how you want to play in your life, the type of character and the qualities that you want to acquire, because these are qualities that you revere and that you want people to talk about you and classify you and speak about you like this. Truthfully understand and reflect where you are coming from, who you are coming as, who have you become to embody and express and create in this way. And so, truthfully understanding more about what you are letting go of is also the parts of you that you have either not looked at, pushed aside, that you have demonized, and this parts of you that you said, you know what, I'm going to put you down for now. I'm not going to look at you right now. I'm too scared. Like someone's going to use that against me if they find out this. If they find you, you're going to be taken away from me. So that little part as well, that fear that you need to protect and hide, this part of you, even that, you are actively releasing that. You're reflecting on all of these little parts. They're starting to come up. They're starting to show themselves. You're starting to let go of a little bit of that. More and more and more. You're letting go of all of these little places. Become so fruitful, so rich and nourishing. You're even wondering, will I have more to do and give? Will there be other people that I get to actively trust? Are there ever going to be people that I get to trust? The thing is, even that fear and that what if is something that you are releasing. That's something that you can write down and burn on a piece of paper. You're letting go of these little parts, these fears, these stories. Continue to reflect. It's not just time yet for you to let it go, but to prepare your body so it can see it, and then it lets go. It goes on its own. It does not have to be forced, but it moves and shifts on its own. It is an effortless act, but it does require you to replenish yourself, to nourish yourself, to ensure that your nervous system and that your self-care routine, everything is available, that you do have tools so you can continue to release. Because those tools are going to help you to also replenish and nourish the parts of you that are now left vulnerable and open, to replenish it with some love, with care, with inspiration. So that space, that information that just was released can inform you on what's new and what is a more improved way of filling in this space. Something that is beyond an inspiration that is beyond your logical mind, beyond your ego mind. There is inspiration that comes in. And this is when it becomes fun and creative and even explorative to live your life. You become curious about how you can live your life, to give yourself that gift, to live your life, to just live, to create, to make mistakes. You will eventually get to that point, and it becomes highly abundant. You become highly abundant. And I feel like the message is complete with that. I truly hope that this has allowed you to give you some insight into where you are and where you want to go. To feel a little bit nourished, replenished, and even to feel a little bit of solace in your journey. And I truly wish and hope that this has supported you to your highest alignment. And so, with that little bit, I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.